Okay, so it looks like Chris Brown woke up with violence. So if you guys want to check out his diss track on Quavo, the link is in the description to the song if y'all want to check it out. Unfortunately, I couldn't play it on YouTube because, that whole diss track was verbal abuse and YouTube might have had a problem with it. So it might have messed up my dollars a little bit. But nonetheless, we can still talk about it. You know, if you really if you really listen to the diss track from start to finish, you would think to yourself, damn, if Chris really fought Quavo, he would do everything to make sure that Quavo had free parking for the rest of his life. That's how personal that diss track was. So for you guys who don't really know, Chris, Quavo, they never really saw eye to eye for years. And I think Chris finally told everybody why. What happened was Karuchi, his main chick at the time, they broke up and Quavo started dating her, and obviously Chris felt some type of way, as any guy would. And what I just don't understand is, why do a lot of these entertainers, why do y'all love sleeping with the same girl? If you know that was his ex, why are you dealing with her? I just don't understand it when there's other girls out there. That's always been weird to me. But hey, I'm about to turn 23. What do I know? But the main thing is that in terms of like his career being finished, like I think Quavo's career might be done off of that one diss track. Because let's just be honest, during the course of when he was with the Migos, he was a part of a legit group. But Quavo by himself, he was never that popping as a solo artist. Let's just be honest. Like in terms of him being a real gangster, like no one really believed it. We all thought he was lying in his lyrics for real. No one really believed it. He had a nice flow with the Migos. That's really what it was, and I think Chris Brown knows it. And you gotta ask yourself, I mean, well, damn, like, well, shouldn't Quavo respond? Yeah, he should, but how can he? Like, think about it. Chris just told the world that he slept with Sweetie, so he told everybody that Sweetie cheated on you with him. Sweetie saw the diss track, listened to it, and she didn't deny it. That's number one. Number two, physically, no one's going to believe that you can beat Chris Brown's ass. Like, think about it, man. Chris Brown got long arms and he got muscles, and Quavo is skinny as hell. He's so skinny, he looks like he belongs in between a dog's mouth. Like, come on, man. No one's believing that Quavo could fight anybody. Like, let's just be honest. Like, so his career, it looks done. Like, it looks pretty much done now. Hopefully he responds. Hopefully he can save some self-respect. Hopefully. But it looks pretty bad. I think if this might not be an exaggeration, but that might have been the most disrespectful diss track I've heard in years. It might be the most disrespectful track of this generation. That's how bad that diss track was. I mean, I know that Drake is doing his thing with Kendrick, and he's right now he's winning the war right now. But you could make a legit argument that diss track on Quavo, that was very, very brutal. That was bad, 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 bad. And also, it just makes Quavo look even worse. Now, obviously, he did, break up with Sweetie. And, he broke up with Sweetie and, he moved on. But it kind of shows you that maybe Quavo caught a little karma as well. You're going to sit here and tell me that at one point you and Chris Brown were cordial, y'all was tight. Well, not tight like that, but y'all was on good terms. Then he breaks up with his girl. You start dating her, and you don't even give him the heads up that he's doing so. So Chris was like, yo, screw it. I'm just going to sleep with your chick. And then he admitted it, and she still didn't deny it. So that's what makes Quavo look even worse. That's why I tell you guys is that, it doesn't really matter how big you get. Anybody is capable of getting cheated on. Like, nobody is safe. Not even your favorite music artist. If Quavo was your favorite music artist. So that's pretty much what I got to think about that. And, and I'm not really surprised, everyone's saying, oh, well, some people, the people who are living under a rock, they would think, I didn't know Chris could rap like that. Yo, Chris is mad talented. He could sing, he could dance, he's athletic, he could play basketball, he could hoop. Like, well, I'm not surprised Chris could rap like that. I just didn't know that it sounded like he wanted to put Quavo in the ground. Like, sure, I think on the last part of that song, he was like, yo, R.I.P. Takeoff. People really wish he was here and you was the one that was gone. That's what he said in the song. I was like, damn. He must have been hating you for years because of that. That shit sounded personal. So just off that, Quavo should respond, based off that. But other than that, man, I don't really see how he's coming back from that. Like a rapper sleeping with your chick, and then on top of that, no one really believes you a gangster like that. No way. By yourself, you're not really the best solo artist by yourself. Yeah, this is ugly, but yeah, but so far that might have been the best diss track this year. I ain't gonna lie, when this year started, I never thought that Chris Brown would have the best diss track. I know he could rap, but I did not see this. I did not see this happening. I'm gonna be very, very honest with y'all. But tell me what y'all think of the diss track. Let me know in the comments if y'all disagree. If y'all disagree with me that Quavo could potentially save himself. Me personally, I don't think he can. I don't really think he could save himself. That was just probably because it's just from start to finish. From start to finish, it was just so bad. He just took your whole manhood away in just 3 minutes. That's just what it looked like to me. But I could be wrong. I'll see y'all later and let me know what y'all think.